Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
It gives an opportunity. You can go for a tank build. We've seen, obviously, the one-shot builds that come out, but
yeah, this is what's so infuriating about the champion, right? Is you just can't really bully it out of lane unless you can all in it. It's just so difficult to do early on. Caps, excellent flip back, but here comes Elioya. First blood already there. Yike, ready to cover. But if Elioya gets into that brush, Caps is as good as dead. Taking their time on this one. Elioya trying to walk away. TP now coming back. First Bolo's going to land. He's only got 2, now 3 stacks on the Fury. Elioya will at least walk away.
They get the crash on bot side, though, which is really what they wanted to. They cause MDK to invest resource onto this bot side. As Yike, this is not where you want to be.
Yike about to take a lot of damage here. Fourth ability. A little bit extra work to flash out the heal. G2 are using a lot of sums. MDK, Frescowi now on the chase. This is going to be big for the Ahri. Instantly over the wall. Now chasing down Yike will get the reset on the Mickey X. The charm connecting as well. Frescowi doing so much work. And now it's Hansama who's going to be in trouble trying to get 1 kill back. The knockup is there. The exhaust is there onto Alvaro. And it's not going to result in the return kill.
And at the beginning, it looked well for G2. They pull Frescowi out of mid, which means Hansama gets the wave shoved out. But Elioya is starting to sneak in onto this bot side.
Broken Blade committing the ultimate here onto Mirwan. Will he find the kill? Immediate stun fall from Mirwan. Good. Gets the ulti. Might just be forced out of lane at this stage. Hansama rooted up. That's going to be big from Supa. Supa now needs to back away, but the Gravity Storm is there. The Colin coming out, and down goes Supa. It's here on the backside immediately. Wants to leave on a Hansama. The dash back to safety is just enough. Ticking the health bar, blinking, but he manages to stay alive. But here comes Frescowi, the dash in, the Spear Rush. No! Hansama! The sidestep! It's only because the auto attack is what causes the initial CC from Yike that Supa's flash ends up not being effective, allowing the Gravity Storm. That was a play where every single little mechanical moment mattered and just barely turning out in favor of G2. MDK, control of the bot side jungle. Mickey, knock up there, follow up there. That's 1 dead Nami. But again, the heal, no. Shogi, he's dead. He's dead. It'll take a second. The tidal wave comes out, but Frescowi now on a killing spree. This Ahri looking to take over the map, and now Hansama.
He has to hold the wave.
I don't think he's going to be that lucky this time around. They know they're going before the wave even comes in. Dash to safety. Alvaro is probably going to give his life here. The heal again! How many times this game are people going to walk away with less than 100 HP? This is insane.
It had to be made up for the last series. Wave. So this is where I think G2 going to have to be hyper aware of that and trying to establish some sort of vision there.
Alvaro alt quickness, W forward, instantly gets in. The root is there. G2 disrespecting. Caught napping on the bottom side. Mickey, the flash forward for Zuba's big though. He's taking tower aggro. Yike gets 1 back. Elioya on the retreat. Yike stepping forward. He has red buff. He should just be able to finish the kill. Step backwards. Shut down there for Yike. The Rel. No business killing this many champions. But MDK opened up to get the opportunity, and now G2 are quick to punish. A disastrous start turned back in their favor as the final kill goes through in favor of Caps.
Big turnaround from Yike. I don't know what G2, if they were trying to bait, whatever they were doing, it did not work out in the bot lane.
In this game, but it does certainly help, as now G2 trying to leverage their strength in the mid lane. There's 1.5 item Lucian with an Imperial
flash. G2 are happy to push in and just brute force their way in, knowing that with no pick, they're just stronger. They've pushed in and establishing vision on Cap's side of the map, so he's not just falling prey to Elioya as he starts to come in, or a setup from Frescowi. So definitely going to be interesting to see how this mid game is played out, because if you find that pick, you're in a great spot.
Mirwan flick back, not quite going to connect with the tower, likely to fall here. Caps focusing on the tower instead of the kill. They knows there's not really a lot there unless Mirwan overcommits, but Yike is here now. Mirwan turns back, it could cost him. Another tower down for G2. Again, slowly chipping away.
All you're trying to do here is G2 is just keep these towers off your way, keep these waves off your towers, because if you can prevent Frescowi from being able to shove in topside, you can actually get control mid with Rel being there. But MDK with Elioya and Alvaro just hovering in these bushes, they're doing a good job of disconnecting G2 from each other.
Bit of poke. Tidal wave now coming in. Doesn't look like it's going to hit anybody. G2 just really determined to shut this Rengar down, willing to burn so many resources. Colin coming through. Elioya with nowhere to go. So much of the potential gone, but Mickey now been caught out the rocket for reset. Alvaro pulled away. Sidestep is clean. Now trying to quickness out of safety. Frescowi dashing to try to give a support and angle to get away. The wall now coming down as well. Dash back to safety. Dash again. Clean from Alvaro thus far. Nice heal to get them away. Good patience from MDK to survive as well as they did.
One, he's invisible. You're still going to be able to spot him out. And MDK, they're going to try and set up now at the objective. Rip down in mid lane.
Knock up there, Frescowi over the wall. He's about to get spotted on vision if he steps too far forward. He's respecting the potential for a brush to be there, or for the ward to be in the brush. The Herald are about to charge. Pressure in favor of G2. MDK need to be the ones that make a decision here. They can't risk the 50-50 because they're already losing something in mid. Who's going to get it? It's going to be the Rengar. Alvaro now trying to follow up with the Vine. That's a nice knock-up, but the immediate stop coming in. Yike not going to let that engage on the backside happen. The Rek'Sai unkillable. He's got so much armor, and here comes Caps. Yo-Yo waiting for the angle, trying to find it, but just jumps into the waiting exhaust of Hansama. It's one sleepy kitty. Mad Lion's Koi torn to pieces in the exchange.
And in the mid lane, the tower is taken. And you've got that charge onto the next one as well. Actually, it's going to be 2 towers that might go down. Mirwin with the ultimate on the Or, or well, the Or should be able to take it down, but no, tower falls.
Alvaro will spot this one out, but too late. A Miracle Gleaming Quill. A Jinx, oh my. Because it's so telegraphed, and when all 5 players are coordinated, it's so much easier to deal with. And you can see in that fight, Caps and Hansama just free to lay down.
Try and play for these picks. You want to try and play out the lanes in a position where you can actually get control of the map, but
no brushes
just
on the base. They have no way to get Rengar to leap other than ulting.
But how do you even clear waves? Because as long as BB is threatening Super, you're out.
From Alvaro wants to get something. Frescowi now stepping forward, but Yike with the counter engage. Shutdown onto the Lucian is big. MDK have they found that single angle. Mirwin still stepping forward, trying to zone Caps out of the fight. Unstoppable now is Broken Blade going back to safety, hitting Mirwin. 1 for 1 thus far. Yike getting rooted up. MDK have to be careful here. If they lose this fight, they lose the game. Zed just trying to push G2 back. Broken Blade incredibly tanky. That healing is disgusting. 341 per proc there. Zelyoya just trying to maybe cut mid-wave. G2 going to settle for 2 inhibitors and back off. Good pick onto Hansama, stopping what could have been an inevitable end, but they only buy themselves a bit more time and still lose 2 inhibitors. All the necessary damage.
TP from BB into this top side. G2 really want to try and finish it out. Frescowi chunked as well. MDK just have to give this up. And again, as I said, I don't think they care about the dragon. It's just we have wave push. We have way more damage than MDK do right now. Let's just close this one out cleanly.
Yeah, Supa. The Q does connect. Broken Blade can't ult onto the Jinx. Alvaro again fishing for the angle off to the side. This time the tidal wave is there. Elioya trying to find someone to ult, but he's already forced to back away. He's got more time. But again, who are you going to hit? Who matters right now? All of G2 are a threat. The Nexus in their sights. Broken Blade overstepping on the tunnel for a moment. The flash forward, looking to lock down the Jinx. The flick back is clean. Caps on a rampage. There's no space left on the map for Supa to play. All of MDK getting slaughtered. A beautiful shattering strike to stun 2. Mirwin slowly but surely getting cut down. Charm there to try and lock Broken Blade up, but the healing! He just won't die. Mad Lion's Koi running out of hope here in game 1. This should just be the end, but Alvaro respawns. Potentially a last-ditch effort to hold. The flick back again coming in from Caps. Broken Blade half health again. G2 gonna end it here. They take a little bit more time. They add a little bit of insult to injury, but game 1 belongs to them. Clean in the execution.
Has the ultimate available to go and join the team. Whereas at Avaris, you're going to have to run what? TP Flash, most likely?
Maybe. He's probably...
You can see early Ninja Tap, sorry, early plated Steel Caps. Eventually I'll get the name of that item right. It's only been like a gajillion years since they changed it. Will help at least mitigate some of the Vara's trading potential as Yike and Elyoya trading blows. Frescowi starting to wander down, but man advantage for the side of G2. Mickey X hooks the wall, however. And suddenly this play starts to feel bad. 2-man knockup is there. Flick back from Caps is good, but they just do not have the damage at this point in the game. Yike gets taken down for first blood. Combo from Caps not that menacing without the follow-up, and MDK quick to punish a small misstep from the G2 support.
Mickey not getting that hook was crucial. They might have been able to pick off either Frescowi or Elyoya.
To try to get the flash while the cleanse is not available. Mirwin fighting for control of this. Elyoya on the top side as well, however. It might just be the 2v2, but Elyoya's incredibly low. Elyoya has to be careful not to just give his life here as well. Damage coming down with the Sky Splitter. Mirwin now forced to flash out, but Yike, of course, no flash of his own. Means MDK will walk away, Caps with the Weaver's Wall.
They can completely zone them off here. They've abandoned tower, and that's what Cap's going to do. No flashes.
Trying to get on the opposite side, but he manages to get them both next to Yike. The flick back is clutch. Elyoya back in a brush of his own design, hoping to hold on here, but it's an easy, straightforward dive for the side of G2. Broken Blade tanks to the tower. Now they can set their sights on these plates.
And so often, Caps on this Talia this series has had important moments where he stepped up and found those picks. And
I think that a lot of teams get a little bit too comfortable in the copy-paste jungle pathing and aren't willing to anticipate someone maybe breaking that pathing or conceding some gold to make a play. As now, on the bottom side, Hansama, nice flash backwards, trying to get the reset onto Alvaro. That's big. Hansama can now try to run to safety. MDK fumbling the dive. Feather's going to fly. Hansama tries to back to, he just doesn't have Enough health, enough time. The pullback clean from Zupa to ensure that they get the double.
The Glacial, maybe it's G2 looking to just punish the fact that he's now got no summoner spells and no ult available, but Badlands Koi stepping forward, knowing that as long as they keep Super safe, they should be relatively okay here.
Zupa no boots, but does have the Kraken Slayer. Zaya obviously not one of the champions who usually itemizes. Hold that thought. Weaver's wall coming in. Caps making an appearance on the top side. Flick back into the waiting arms of Broken Blade. The tower as well. Mirwin can't even auto attack. He'll get taken out by the tower, and Caps grabs another.
Still have to be careful. Frescowi could start to move into the spot lane. He's about to clear at the mid wave. Caps resets, TPs into mid, but mainly bot lane is a little bit overexposed. You can see Yike playing very far back. They assume the dragon has been started up by MDK. So Caps just going to poke his nose in towards this river area and spot out exactly what MDK are up to.
MDK need to get this. Need to continue to assure their own scaling to buy time. Huge damage coming in from Zupa. Power the Kraken Slayer as now the rest of the team tries to chase. Excellent disengage comes in from Elioya. Frescowi the only one in the pit. This is a bit awkward. Forced to retreat now. They get the kill onto Mickey, but they also just leashed the Drake for G2.
It was the reset from Broken Blade.
Just take over entire team fights.
Yeah, especially with Alvaro being able to play in behind Super and then set up for the play, but Mirwin cost.
Point and click. Cleanse comes out a little early, but it's okay. He's still holding on for now. Flick back, flashed away. Both sums forced out. And another gold card. The tower disabled. G2 relentless. And this is the thing, it's not against the melee matchup, it's not the on-hit Varus, it's the Thauti Varus. He whiffs an arrow and he just stops doing damage for 14 seconds. G2 happy to punish him. So in top lane when he doesn't have the luxury of a support to protect him. More unlikely to just get bullied here as G2 trying to force a play on the bottom side. Immediate engage, immediate flick back on a Super, the flash away from the minefield. Autoing the ward briefly, but now trying to finish away. Caps, ulti going in from Yike, trying to take down the 80 carry, but Super still standing. Crucially, Hansama. Rocket already done. Retreat now coming in. They need to lock down Caps. Supa getting away. Keep your eyes on Broken Blade. He has the flash. He has the gold card ready to go. Shield now going in, but Supa just doesn't have the space to deal damage. He doesn't have the health bar. G2 bullying MDK out.
G2 would need to try and set up though if they on this mid wave if they want to try and get some to Mickey.
Push back onto Mickey is big. Quick pick and another kill into the back pocket of Supa. Hand delivered by Frescowi.
And really nice job from him.
Cost him his life. 0-3-1 the score for Mickey. Big fumble on that first play, hooking into the wall. 2 more deaths, I think a little out of his control as MDK have gotten.
Need to engage on Hansama. You kill Hansama, so he has to play hyper defensive in the mid lane. And this just opens up the opportunity for Alvaro and Elioya.
Overstep the later we get into the game. It's so easy for MDK to just instantly force that objective. Broken Blade, though, continues to be the thorn in the side of MDK. He's the one with the individual lead for G2. Knocking down yet another tower, and it's really tough for anyone.
Topside jungle, so they've got ease of access into the tier 2. You can see here, Caps shifting from boss to cover.
Lots of damage now coming in. Supa unstoppable. Really should not have been there. That was a bit, let's say, bold from the side of Yike.
He was trying to see if he could Supa on the mid wave. You know the chances are they're sticking around in your jungle. So Yike takes a step too far forward and opens up MDK to get that top tower now.
Over Caps. Feels more and more like they're favored, but G2 with tools to outmaneuver them, which has been how G2 have won a lot of their games against MDK. MDK normally, you know, later we get, maybe there's an option to trade for the Baron, but you really gotta stop that dragon stacking. Mickey X forced to flash out, free summoner spell. Frescowi now gonna try to push Caps, dash back, flick back, traded now, good bit of damage. Caps push back into Frescowi's tower though, now gonna try to ult out to safety, but gets caught under the tower! The quick thumbs up, that's okay with me, buddy! 1v1 on the side lane, shut down onto Caps, Frescowi popping off.
TF is on at the dragon, but MDK are on the Baron. They need to try and find some way to prevent Yike from getting in. He will be unstoppable with the ultimate. MDK, can they try and keep this bear out of the pit?
Navori quick blades. If they sync this up, if they time this up, it should be fine. They got perfect vision now, courtesy of the Destiny. Coming in from Broken Blade, they back off, they're disciplined, they're buying time, they're taking time. 2.3k getting lower and lower. In goes Yike, down goes Yike. The Baron belongs to MDK. Sole point now for G2, the consolation prize. But all of MDK wearing purple.
Great punish from Frescowi. MDK were like, they're already being pushed out. A lot of pressure coming through from Alvaro means that G2 don't really find a comfortable space to back. They're going to be able to get mid. They rotate now as the resets come through onto the tier 2 as well. With Baron, they should fall. And with that, you're just getting G2 completely pushed into their own base. The only thing it looks like G2 might try and play around is this ward in the mid lane. Maybe they look for some sort of TP play with Caps, BB comes through. Maybe they can try and catch someone out. That's why G2 just trying to punish the resets here.
Supa? What? Now G2 are on the chase. 42 seconds left on Supa. Broken Blade steps forward. Gold card connects. Cleanse out from Mirwin. Rocket. Oh! Clean hit from Hansama, but we need... What happened there? Was he caught in the wall during the animation of the...
I'm not sure. We're going to have to look at the replay, but either way, G2 managing to get the picks that they needed. MDK, so whatever happened, desynced on the resets, and G2 now going to be able to start to push in as the hook is the flick.
Where G2 starts to take over again. They have so much CC, they have so much set up, they can't afford to get over aggressive. They're still a Baron. Mickey's going to give his life to make sure that this tower drops. Caps needs to be careful on the retreat. 2 seconds left on Supa. Gonna start zooming out of the space. TP from behind. It's not the flank ward from TP or for G2 that matters.
Frescowy.
It's Frescowy on the back line. Gonna try to scoop him.
They don't know.
Frescowy's still working. It's a long flank. 4 members there. He has to be careful not to pull the trigger too soon. Spotted. They now know that he's coming. Play. It might just work out.
Push him mid. 2 waves going to die to the tower. So MDK.
Flash forward. Frescowy knocked up, and Alvaro wants to turn it right back. Push back from Frescowy. He's big. Frescowy still standing. Mickey not going to connect on the hook. The Azir still standing. The sidestep on the rocket is big. G2 now retreating. MDK have a wave to play on the top side. They take out Mickey exit. Keep this push going. Another wave backing them up. They're looking to break open the base of G2. And G2 over eager, get punished. They're trying to make the play.
BB went mid to cover the wave push, so the MDK won't be able to get 2 towers off of this, but they will definitely get that top lane tower for themselves. G2 try to get a little bit more into the play and ends up backfiring massively there for them.
MDK, sigh of relief, getting that play, starts to shift things back in their favor again. 4K gold lead, still 3 jakes to G2, 1 minute 40 till the next objective, and G2 just consistently.
But honestly, that might give the play that G2 are looking for. There's no TP available for anyone on MDK, and maybe that's where G2 look to try and find that TP or that collapse onto someone like Mirren in the mid lane.
Trying to catch Frescowy in the same way that he caught Caps moments ago. But the play's gonna fizzle. Yike is there. So ultimately,
There's the play. There's the play.
Mirwin now in trouble. Caps coming in. Broken Blade now coming in. Root goes out. Mirwin immediately gonna cleanse, but it's just not enough. Broken Blade gonna run him down. The Bars has got nowhere left to go. Alvaro now running for the hills as fast as he can back to the rest of his teammate, but here comes Yike. Alvaro needs to get out. He tries to dash back to safety. The shield coming in from El Yoyo's clutch. Only a single member picked off. Mirwin taken out of the equation. G2 setting their sights on the Baron. 15 seconds till the worm spawns.
And there's no way that Mirren will be able to get out. 30-second death timer, and that was it. G2, they pull back Frescowy. As soon as Frescowy shows in the wave, they know that they has no TP, so they look for the play. And now, Daisy doing the work.
Good hook. Frescowy locked up. Pushback is there to try to disengage, but the stun now coming in. Yike over the top of Bear, right into the back line. Supa, ghost up. He has to turn this back into his favor. The flick back not going to connect. That's big. That's 1 cooldown. Alvaro here as well. 2 supports in Supa. Is it enough to take down G2?
Yike has no flash to get over the wall, so MDK going to try and push forward.
7K getting lower. El Yoyo can try to get in the pit. Alvaro using the engage, just wants to pick off Mickey. Supa continues to step up. Baron down in favor of G2. MDK, is there still a fight here? Nice back step on the unraveled earth as Yike going to create space for the rest of his team now to recall.
There's not a lot that G2 can do with the rest of this farm, though. A minute left, 2 waves. Not really in a position to do much, especially...
Yike oversteps, unstoppable now, forced to flash. Daisy caught out, Mirwin caught out once again. Flick back is there, good damage. Mirwin lives for a second longer. Caps gets the kill, and Broken Blade and Caps are now tearing down the top side. Split focus. MDK have to be incredibly decisive because the rest of G2 is already moving into mid. They're getting pulled back and forth. They can't decide where they need to go. Caps and Broken Blade are now stepping up. It's like a game of tag, and MDK are the ones losing.
I didn't expect them to be able to get BB in towards the top side of the base, but with MDK committing to Yike, they see their moment to catch onto Mirwin, but now Alvaro
fishing for the play, the flash forward, but no! The immediate denial, he stops the play in its track. Alvaro forced to retreat. Broken Blade stepping up with the gold card. Caps has the damage, the flick back, but no unraveled earth. And Frescowy again turning the play back, but already Supa's the one in trouble. Supa trying to fire back, Supa trying to get the damage down. He can't pull the feathers back. He's down. G2 in the blink of an eye. They bring the game back in their favor.
every single time they'd find one pick, one moment, one opportunity, and G2 was shut down Mad Lions Koi.
They always take the shot, not letting that one slip away. Mirwin, he's been bullied all game. I don't think the ending play here is going to be any different. Hansama's got no health, just enough from the quick bloom. And G2, it was messy, it was sloppy, but a win is a win. They move on to face Fnatic.
G2 will pick up the